actually just said, I love numbers.
Numbers. I remember, like, in school I used to really like math. I was not good at it, actually, but I did like it. Alright, so right at the top here, what we're going to do is section off a little bit of clay. That'll be our top tier. And then we're going to have a middle tier and a bottom tier. All this clay pushed down a little bit further. Slowly build these layers for our jewelry fountain. That's pretty good. Main thing here, I want to get this to be a little thinner. Get our bottom tier working. There we go. So each tier is going to be a tiny bowl. This way you can separate out all of your goodies, all your jewelry. Push this down. There we go. That looks good. Alright. Nice and smooth. I think this is 5.5 inches wide as well. So let's get our shrinkage ruler out. Our calipers. 5.5 inches. Right there. Spot on. Alright. I'm going to push this area right here down. Add a little more water. Feel like some tension, some pulling. Start shaping our bowl. Something like that. And then our top tier is going to come up. Start shaping our top tier. Kind of going back and forth so we can create even tiers. Bottom tier. That looks good for the middle tier. Nice base tier, and like I said, 5.5 inches. Let's check it out. We're spot on. Did it, guys. All right. Let's just clean up our top tier here. Coming down a little bit further. Round out the stem. Bigger bowl. Get the water out from in there. Same here. Make it nice and smooth. And of course we're going to trim this a little bit, but really not going to trim the interior of this too much. I like the way it's looking.
Vortex tubes, that's pretty sophisticated.
Yeah, let's go, Vortex. Thank you. Let's round that one out a little bit more with our rib. That looks really good though. Nice compression along the base. Smooth out the rims. one little line in there I want to get rid of, and that looks good to me. This is our 3-tiered jewelry fountain. Nice.
Let's see. Steve said, I've never seen art like this.
Oh. Welcome in, Steve. Thank you.
Vortex said, I wish I had seen it from the beginning.
Oh. Well, I'll tell you what, we are going to make another one of these. This is our 3-tier jewelry fountain. So we do have a leveled up form, a 4-tier jewelry fountain. It's made as 2 different pieces. So we want to make this one first. And now we're going to make one more. That's a 4-tiered 2-piece fountain. So first things first, we're going to remake one of those. And what we're going to do is we're going to keep the base a little bit thicker. There we go.
Ashley said, wow, just that's impressive. That fountain just appeared from a 2-pound down.
There you go. Make sure our bat's like pretty even on this. Yeah, that feels good. Let's do it one more time, and then we'll make the secondary piece that makes it into a 4-piece jewelry fountain with a hidden cache. Alright.
Vortex says, we go through different emotions as you start and finish a piece.
Sometimes. Sometimes you get aggravated or happy. But overall, pretty happy making pots. Alright, got 2 pounds of clay.
Sidewalk Survival said, can you make me an ashtray?
We could make an ashtray. We don't have any right now in our collection, but if there's anything that anybody ever wanted, if you want an ashtray from us, you just send us an email. We'll make you guys whatever you want. It's at swancityceramics@gmail.com. Alright, let's see. I want to start this piece a little flatter and wider. Something like that. And then, alright, so 3 tiers. We want to section our tiers off. Top tier is going to be really small. So just push a little bit of clay right up at the top. Second one is going to be pretty substantial, maybe like a finger length thick. Nice pinch.
Ashley said, ashtrays and birdhouses and bird feeder would be cute.
Yeah, birdhouse, bird feeder. I would think about like a design that we'd like. Alright, got our basic pieces down. Start creating our center bowl first. Compression. If there's any drag or any pull, just put a little bit more water on, or slurry.
I love birds.
I love birds.
Wild birds. I can pet throughout my life.
Wow. Love birds too. Right down here. Open this up a little bit more.
Ashley said, flip your hanging planter upside out.
Yeah? Is that what you think?
Could be cool.
Could be cool. 5.5 inches. We're there, we're good. So we just need to make all these pieces form together, fit nicely. There we go. Right down here. Pull this bowl out a little bit further. Nice. Create more of a little stem here. Right into the middle. I'm bracing underneath so I don't just push the whole stem down. So I want to create a tiny bowl at the top. So I'm pulling up from underneath, bracing the center. Oh, that could be a little bit bigger. Looks pretty good. Sorry guys about that. Our internet has been so awful today. Alright. So pretty much this piece is going to be the start of our 4-tiered jewelry fountain. What's going to happen is this piece will get trimmed and we will add a little foot rim to the bottom. There we go. And the foot rim will be right here. I'm pretty sure that's like 4 inches. I just want to double check. Yeah, it's exactly 4 inches wide for the foot rim. And then this piece will sit into a dip platter. That's the secret. We're going to make our dip platter, which will elevate this form to be our 4-tiered jewelry fountain, giving it a hidden cache. Completed. Bring our bat right on over here. Center it up decently. Alright, this piece. Alright, and we can hit this with our sponge, clean it off. Got some old clay on it, so. Nothing else to tell you. Got, there we go, our next set here, let me see, how big is this? This is 3 pounds, 4 ounces going down. There we go. Cut up. Back down. Center all this clay in the middle of the wheel. Nice and flat. And the only thing different that we're going to do with this second piece is we're going to make sure that our interior bowl is exactly 4 inches wide so that we have a good measurement for it. So the inside is like a little bit bigger than the dip plate.
You got bonsai here.
Bonsai?
And that's a beautiful piece. I made it back for a bit.
Oh, thank you. We're still working through our catalog here. It's like way too hot.
Yeah, power meower in the chat.
Let's go. What's up, Power Meower? back in. Alright. There we go. Steep area here, and did I get 4 inches on my ruler? I want this interior wall to be 4 inches wide, so pull this out a little bit further.
Honestly, did I miss the bonsai top?
No, you haven't. We haven't done it yet. Do you remember how many anchor pulls he wanted on his?
3.
3? Okay, I gotcha.
Jack Fullerton.
Oh, what's up, Jack?
I said, can she make a puppy? The world needs more puppies.
Cannot make a puppy, I'm sorry. The exterior of our dip plate needs to be 8 inches wide, so I'm just going to use a ruler here. Alright, tool down. It didn't happen before, it happened right now. Alright, I like put too much clay in the center area here, so I'm just pushing it out. It's okay. Get that guy back up here.
Bonsai actually just reminded me. A movie in the chat, and it's a brand new month. Let's check out what they got after you.
Oh, let's go.
First of all, this past Monday, a couple days ago, they had the movie Ghost.
Crazy. That's wild.
Monday's like the worst day for us to go, so we did not get to see that. Here's what we got. Today, private event.
Oh, nothing.
Friday, Ratatouille.
Okay.
Saturday's Attack of the 50-Foot Woman. It's a double feature and the
Wow, that must be oldies. I don't know.
couple oldies. Sunday, they got Steel Magnolias.
Do you know that one?
I'm not sure.
I don't know that one.
Incredible Shrinking Man, of course, man. Still Magnolias on Sunday. We got Blazing Saddles.
Oh, the funny one?
I know it's got Gene Wilder, but I'm not familiar with everything.
Oh, yeah.
Next Thursday, North by Northwest.
Is that black and white?
No.
I don't know that one.
Get Smart.
I don't know that either.
It's like when it's like Steve Carell, and he's like
Oh, he's got the gun.
yeah.
That whole, yeah.
I'm not sure if it's a comedy, but it's sort of like a 007 sort of thing.
Oh, pretty cool.
Saturday, The Fugitive. That's with what's his name? The guy who plays Indiana Jones, Han Solo.
Oh, yeah. Wow, okay.
A River Runs Through It. The film Tootsie. Snowpiercer.
Oh, I actually liked that movie. It's kind of scary.
They have the Lakeland Community Theater Center Stage Gala.
What?
Manchurian Candidate.
You know that one?
I think they made like a remake. This one's like the original, it's in black and white. I'm not sure if that's true though, actually.
Uh-huh.
The Separatist. The Secretaria. I'm not sure.
Oh, no.
It's unfortunate this is on a Monday, but they got the movie Fame.
Oh, wow.
Not clear to see that. And His Girl Friday, another black and white.
Wow, there's like no theme to this. That's kind of wild. Maybe there is, I just don't see it. Anybody see a theme to all those movies? Alright, guys. There it is.
Jack said that's for nachos and artichoke dip.
This is our dip plate form, but what we do is we offer it also as a 2-piece jewelry fountain set. So this piece here, our 3-tier jewelry fountain, we're gonna trim and put a foot on it, and it'll rest right in the center here. And you can kind of get a good view of what it looks like when it's all put together. It creates the aesthetic of it being 4 tiers with a hidden cache. That's really nice. This piece is cool.
I can say Secretariat, a racehorse that had the biggest heart ever weighed.
Oh my gosh.
Why it could run the hell out of other racehorses.
Wow. I never heard of that one.
I just said had the yes Jack artichoke dip.
Yes.
Said had the frozen Trader Joe's one the other day and it was gone fast.
Man. Nick makes the best artichoke dip, but Publix does do a really good job making some artichoke dip. I'm thinking spinach dip, actually. Spinach's dip is what's up. Alright, so we made a jewelry fountain in 3-tier, and we made our 4-tier 2-piece style. Next up, we have a wall sconce. Maybe. There we go. Alright. Definitely, clay's getting a little firm here. Let's pop this bat on here. This guy here, make sure our clay is nice and tucked in. I don't want it drying out any further, fortunately. Here we go. Alright, so this guy, we have a little baby guy of him hanging out here. There he is. This is like a small style, but what we do is we're going to make one form all the way up to the top, and then we're going to carve this piece off once it's dry enough, put a little hole in the back, and then what you can do is hang this on your wall and put a big chunk of flowers, dried flowers inside of it, or maybe like eucalyptus, something really nice. These guys are awesome. So let's see. Let's get this centered up. Come on up, press down. There we go. This is an open form, so once we get our flat shape, we're going to open this whole piece
Got a
up.
post from Ashley.
Really? I need to go full screen mode on my...
Got the pug butts.
What? Oh my gosh. What the heck? Cutie pies. That's awesome. Alright, opening our form up. Let's pull a nice straight wall, and then we can really shape them.
I said the Secretariat is a great movie.
Oh, really?
Maybe we'll have to check it out.
Yeah. Alright, I gotta get our height measurement here because I forget how tall it's supposed to be. Wall sconce, 5 inches tall, 4 inches wide. So let's get a 5-inch measurement here from our ruler.
Got someone in the vertical with a name that I cannot read, but he says, "Here is your Patrick Swayze."
I got my Swayze right here, but you are gonna be ghost reference number 8 of the stream, bro. 8th ghost reference today. It's definitely a lot. Alright, let's get some more height here.
I said it's pronounced secretariat.
Secretariat. Here's the bottom. There we go. That's my shape.
You got a post from Power Hour as well.
Power meower.
For National DIY Day.
Oh yeah, what's going on? Ooh. Very nice.
Did we have a flying down?
No. I don't think we're going to today too because I've got the clay.
This rock that you are doing to match the diamond art that she's working on.
Oh, nice. Dang. It's like a painted rock.
Yeah, it looks like a
Dude, there's a thing here in Lakeland called Lakeland Rocks. And it's like a whole, I think it's mainly like a Facebook group, but it's actually people that paint rocks and leave them. Have you seen those before, right? Like,
I think you should.
you know, leave them like around Lakeland for other people to find. It's like a geocache type of like hidden treasure deal. I think that's pretty freaking cool. Alright, so I'm just trimming off a little bit from the clay that's stuck on the bottom, so we're good to go on this guy. Most of the work on our wall sconce happens once it's leather hard, once it's trimmable. Just gonna wire it off. There we go.
Yeah, I can just say I love North by Northwest. You have to see it once.
Really?
It's in Technicolor.
Technicolor. We'll look up some trailers for sure. All this stuff. Alright.
Anthony Craig in the chat
Oh, yo, what's up, Anthony?
said I'm watching a movie called 65 with Adam Driver.
Oh, do you know that movie?
Not sure. I don't think so.
No. Alright, let's do our tabletop planters. We have, actually let's do our hanging planters first. Those are fun. We've got a small hanging planter and a large hanging planter. So let's do the small one first. And they are hiding over here. If I ever see like clay dust get picked up in the air, I would spray the area with some water, keep it down. So 1 8, 1 pound. to make sure I have like the right balls right here. Got 1 pound for the base, 1/8 for the top. All right, let's make the top first. All right, 1/8 down. Bring all this clay up into the center, press it back down. Alright, right into the center. So what we're going to do is create a dome shape, a circular dome that has an opening at the top and a drainage hole at the bottom. For a drainage hole, we're flush against the bat right now, so we have an opening. Create a little ledge.
And it said look up 65 is a brilliant movie.
There's a... Gotta write all this stuff down.
I said there are 2 great horse movies, The Secretariat and Seabiscuit. Both those movies are dope in my opinion.
Seabiscuit.
You have to have patience for these movies as they take a minute to get the plot going, but I love it.
Oh. I don't know. I've heard the name Seabiscuit, but I don't know it. Have you watched it?
Yeah, I believe so. Just open a bar.
Oh, really?
I just said, How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days is my favorite movie.
Oh, well, I don't think I've even seen that one.
We got Richo in the chat.
Richo.
Started to wake up over here and been listening to the entire stream.
Wow. What a trooper.
I think the geranium would look great in a swampy hanging planter.
This guy? This the geranium?
That's the citronella.
That's a citronella. Which one's a geranium? And I gotta write down all of the legit names for them so I can remember.
Cobra Kai said how long you been doing it.
Been throwing for 10 years. We've had the business for 6.
And Joe said, greets from Germany.
Oh, hello! Guten Tag. Eats? Oh my god.
Oh yes, we're both correct. Citronella geranium.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, swampy hanging planter. I like it in the bonsai pot. I like everything in the bonsai pot. But I know you said it's gonna like grow and it can like flow over. That might be one that we put outside in a hanging planter, then that could be cool.
For the pomegranate, yes, it was the single stick, but in the short, it didn't look low. I have plenty of others, so if it doesn't get leaves, I'll send out a replacement.
Oh my goodness, bonsai.
Titan said, Jess, it's got to be close to 7 years because I've been with you guys for 7 months.
I guess when's the start? What's the year of the start
Of what?
of the whole business? 2020?
Yeah.
Alright, this hanging planter right here is good to go. We're gonna make his base plate too. There we go. Nice dome shape. Go right here. Base plate's gonna be made out of 1 pound. Coming down.
Nice job on having the business without all that.
Oh, well, thank you.
I said you should do a special anniversary stream on your Founder's Day.
Oh goodness.
Blissful Radiance. I love your work. You look so serene already.
Oh, Blissful. Thank you. Right now we're making the base plate for this hanging planter, and it does get two walls. It has a little interior wall that we just pinch up through the center, press the rim, and just gonna pull over a nice big bowl. We're just gonna make sure that it fits the planter that we just made. So as long as the interior is big enough, it looks good. It's good to go. And right down in here. There we go. Tape it out a little bit. So this part, the drainage hole of the hanging planter sits right on top of here. The twine gets threaded through the center all the way up through the rim of the dome. And it creates a beautiful hanging planter with attached base plate. It's a detached base plate.
Mohammed said, finally, a live stream worth watching.
Hey yo, let's go, Mohammed. Welcome in, guys. We are doing something special today. We are throwing one of every single piece in our catalog. So it's been so much fun so far, a couple hours in. We're gonna make another hanging planter now, a big one.
Anthony said, eating chocolate coated Brazil nuts, watching you and the movie.
Oh my gosh, nice.
Bloodleaf in the bird.
Oh yeah. What's up, Bloodleaf?
Said, wow, really, all of them.
All of them. That's what we're doing today. One of every single thing on our catalog. So I'm pretty pumped about it, actually. We're doing a good job already.
He said, that's awesome.
Hey yo.
Angela said, I'm watching from Mustang, Oklahoma.
Oh snap! Shout out to you in Oklahoma. All the way from us in Florida.
So I could watch you make everything over and over. It's very relaxing.
Aw, thank you. We do throw live every Tuesday and Thursday, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard. And we appreciate you being here. We're out here in Florida, Lakeland, Florida, USA. Definitely let us know where you guys are at, where you're watching from. It's freaking sick. Alright, this is 3 pounds, 6 ounces of clay, and we're gonna make a 7-inch wide hanging planter topper first, and then we'll make the base plate. But the top is gonna be a big dome, 7 inches wide at the belly. Alright, I want to get 7 inches prepared on our shrinkage ruler here. The clay shrinks about 11%.
New said, funny, just landed coming from Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Oh, wow. Nice.
And Mark's said, in Hot Springs, Arkansas.
Let's go!
But born in Winter Haven.
Winter Haven? That's very, very close. You ended up all the way out in Arkansas? We started up in Pennsylvania, so. Alright, we got a big hole in the center for our drainage.
Omir said, turkey.
Turkey? Whoa, let's go. On the other side of the world. this clay back up into the center, keeping our walls the same evenness. And then on this next full, we're going to leave a little extra clay in the middle so we can create a nice big dome.
Sandy's been watching from Warwickshire, England.
Whoa, nice. Yorkshire?
Warwickshire.
Warwickshire. Whoa. Dang. That's cool. What's it like up there right now?
I said I'm watching, I said I'm watching from France. Kind of funny, I am also a ceramic maker. I throw today, and now it's time for me to go to bed, and I was asleep when watching you throw.
Oh, that's really nice. Well, hopefully we can talk to you again soon. It's always nice to meet fellow potters.
Lovely, but I'm not too far up. I'm in Virginia.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. We were probably closer to you when we were in Pennsylvania than down here.
Not sure.
I guess Virginia's definitely in the middle.
When we drove here, we tried to get something special from each state.
Yeah.
And we were looking for some Virginia ham, but we couldn't
We
find it.
couldn't find it. Yeah. We really wanted Virginia ham. It's fine. Alright, a little wider here.
Tiny said foggy and damp in Hamilton, Ontario, Canada.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I said I looked up the Lakeland city limits and it's drawn so weird on the map.
Oh, really?
Actually said if you tilt the map, it looks like a swan.
Stop it. I'll have to look at that. I don't remember that. I know the city limits, it's like, for like no reason, it's just like a big puzzle piece like all over the place.
Jack Frost in the chat.
Oh yeah, what's up, Jack Frost? Alright, we're almost at 7 inches wide. So we're just gonna do one more round, pull this belly out a little bit further. Make our mark.
I said, what's for supper, everyone?
Jeez. Supper? I don't know.
Now I said chili.
Yes. Yeah, we made chili. And we just finished all of it. There was so much of it. I love chili, man. Alright. Nice. Just gonna take the slurry off of the inside of these walls so it looks nice and smooth. That looks good.
I said I need some fried chicken. And I said I'm gonna order a steak burrito.
Burrito Day! National Burrito Day!
And Ashley said I want to say burritos.
Burritos. Dang.
Mohammed said never thought that watching pottery would be so relaxing and satisfying, not gonna lie.
Yo. Let's go. Glad we can bring you some joy and relaxation. This is the topper, so now we're going to make the base plate. It has an interior wall that goes up inside the drainage hole, and it'll come right around to the edge like a nice bowl. Pop that guy right there, and we'll get another bat on our wheel. There we go. Base plate coming up, and then we're going to make a bonsai pot.
JG ice cream. Good, I subscribe.
Hey, let's go. Thank you. JG ice cream.
Richard said, hey, I just recharged my data and I can now see you. Now I can see you. I've been streaming at 144 DPI.
Oh my gosh, really? That's pretty wild. Somebody else said that the other day too. start with kind of a nice thick plate, go down to a bowl area, and then right here in the center, come straight down, about a 1/4 inch on the bottom, create a small opening, and then with this opening, we're going to push back against that line. So right next to it, it's going to come down and slowly push back in to create an interior wall. Give that a little pull, a little compression, and we have a tiny wall. Right here, we're going to pull this out and up, start creating our exterior wall. Come in here, just a little extra compression, smooth it out.
This is seared naked chicken tenders fried in avocado oil on cast iron.
That sounds so good. Dude, I want some chicken right now too.
They said we have a restaurant called Burrito Boys.
Ooh, what?
It's a bit expensive, but worth everything.
Oh. I mean, if you get one of those burritos that's just like big enough for 2 meals too, you know. What if they're doing like a special because it's National Burrito Day? Nice. Alright, we're good here on our width, I believe. Double check.
Jack Frost said, with the late afternoon sun, you look like a Cezanne painting.
Dang, bro.
Ron said, El Charro is my go-to for Mexican food here. I always order the fish and shrimp combo plate. Best street tacos I've had in my entire life.
Wow, bro. Wow. That's cool. Base plate completed.
Tim said, just remember, I'm 6'2" and I can eat the whole thing in one sitting.
Yes, let's go. That sounds delicious. I would eat the whole thing too.
Richard said, we have no fast food shops here. He said he had McDonald's flown in on a plane.
That's crazy.
Macca's.
Macca's flown in. That's absolutely wild. Alright, I do have a bonsai pot here, but I literally don't have a bat, so...
Ashley said, what do we call boys 5'10" and under, friends?
Short kings.
Oh, I gotta show some love to the short gangs.
That's right. Why did she say that? Why did she say that?
I don't know if it's from the movie or what.
Oh, that's funny.
JG Ice Cream said, you make your own plates and bowls instead of buy them.
Yeah, all of the ware in our cabinets are like the ugliest that you could possibly find. It's like all the seconds and the stuff that didn't come out of the kiln looking anywhere near sellable. Hardly even like appetizing looking. Like that's what we eat off of. I think in the next couple of months, like to set out to make ourselves a nice set. That'd be really nice. Alright, I need this bat, so there's some mugs on here, but I'm gonna have to go somewhere else. We're gonna have to go somewhere else, and I don't know where they're gonna go, guys.
Oh, I missed this, but Richo did say I'll be opening the pottery shop for the weekend today.
Stop!
My first few days open to the public with all of my pots on display.
Are you serious? You gotta show pictures and everything and do a live stream and oh my gosh, that's amazing. What? That's absolutely incredible. How long has the pottery shop been like not active?
He said he's a Dutch friend that's 7 foot 1 inches.
Oh my goodness.
And his lady photographer is 7'6".
It's a match for everyone, right? That's awesome. Alright, this is gonna have to do. Gonna have to do. Need that. Triple bag this stuff up. Alright, let's make a big bonsai pot together. 6 inches wide. We got a little over 4 pounds here. What are we looking at? 4 pounds, 8 ounces going down. Well, this guy we do throw it, and then once it's leather hard, we trim and we add a separate ring around the base. Pull that up and then carve out a nice big foot. So all this uneven clay right here, we're just gonna feed it straight up. Push it all into the middle. Goes all the way into the center. And then we can push it back down. Compress it.
Just posted a sneak peek shot on the
Yes! I wanna see! I gotta see!
Here's a sneak peek at the new pottery studio. Got a cider, he's ready to go.
Oh, wait, my lag. Dang, man. What? Let's freaking go. Congrats, man. That's awesome. Alright, 6 inches coming on the ruler with the calibers. There it is. That's how wide I want the belly of the pot to be.
Violent, I'm telling you. Harrison, my cat is very long.
Long.
Like super long, like probably 4 foot, all stretched out with his tail out. Jack Frost, who's your favorite character on MASH?
I don't know MASH. You got one?
I can't think of any names. I watched some of it.
I don't like that.
Can't you just say, hey, come on, that's not fiber. I said Ruby just went crazy attacking the TV.
Oh my gosh. What? Got a little too flared out, so we're collaring this in a bit.
Skyline said, I just made a pottery too.
Hey, let's go. Welcome in, Skyline. We're making our 6-inch bonsai pot. Oh. Nice. It's supposed to be 6 inches wide at the top. That's what it is.
Things that both cats are sleeping. Dirk is snoring and it's loud.
Dirk would be a snorer. That's funny.
Richo said, your stein on the wheel also, you may notice. I have your oozy pipe and mini jar on display also.
What? Oh my goodness. That is so sweet. I have to look very, very closely at that photo when we're all done here. Perfect. All right, guys, we're just gonna solidify our little circular ring at the top here, and then we're gonna wire this off.
He said, also, I'm putting up a promo poster for your channel.
No, you are not. Oh my gosh, Richo.
Mohammed said, is it a family business or a one-woman army?
It is a family business. My husband and I do this together. We make everything together. We work full time, side by side. All right, that's it, guys. Nice round lip, round belly, and then when this gets trimmed, it'll go round all the way down to the bottom, and then we will create a footed ring around the whole thing. There we go. So we do that on Thursday, trimming every piece in our whole collection.
Joe said, throwing on the leech kick wheel is a whole other world.
Dude, I've never thrown a kick wheel. Sounds exhausting.
Jack. So I made a flower pot for my grandma in 1964 when I was 6.
That's precious.
On here.
Lee, thank you. Oh, you're so sweet. You don't have to do that.
Big shout out to Leah.
Thank you. Oh my goodness. Makes me happy. Thank you so much.
And Jack's rest of the message said, I had a flower pot for my grandma in 1964 when I was 6, and she was still using it in 2002 when she passed.
That's amazing. That's a testament to pottery, right? And her love for you.
Robert said, love this channel. Do you post out to the UK?
We do. Yo. Shout out to you, Robert. 100% we do ship internationally. You can find everything on our website, swancityceramics.com. You should be able to get like estimated shipping on there as well. And if there's anything that you have questions on, just ask, send us an email. But if you found us through the live stream, make sure you use the code SWANFAM if you're going to. That's anybody out there that finds us through the live stream. SWANFAM is your special code. All right, let's see. Let's make that pipe. Speaking of pipe, Uzi Beaker pipe. We have one here, but our latest versions have definitely refined it. Have like a little bit of a thicker stem. I think it looks really nice, so let's make this happen. Let me make sure I have a, 5 inches tall. That's what we're going for.
Big shout out to Leah.
Seriously.
Kind of said, W. Leah, a legend.
Hey. The moderation sensation. The legendary Leah Bolia.
Ashley said, make the pipe I've never seen.
Really? What a fun stream.
Said, honey pipe coming home soon, one day.
Stop it. Alright.
The bank manager said I could dig up 2 trees besides the sidewalk. So it was a big job. One of them ended up being 2 growing together, so I got 3 trees.
What? That's awesome. What kind of tree? Okay. 2.5 inches here, looking good so far.
So what would you do with those pipes, Jess?
So these are a vessel for smoking tobacco products.
So the 2 trees were actually growing almost completely under the sidewalk. So it was quite a task to remove.
Oh, dang. Yeah, without like ripping up a sidewalk, right? Alright. You can feel there's like a lot of clay left right there, so we're pushing it up. Getting it pulled. All the way. Squeeze up. Just about at our height. Perfect. Start shaping. Collar your pieces in, they end up thicker than they started. Right in here.
It's a desert willow. They're not
Oh,
willow at all,
yeah.
but the leaves are similar.
I remember you saying that now.
Their snapdragon type flowers are very popular with hummingbirds.
Oh, it's cute. taller than I thought. Well, 5 inches tall, so take some off. And right back down here. And like this piece as well, a lot of the actual formation will happen at its leather hard state. We will press in a soft little bowl area and then carve out a little carb area as well.
Lisa, these streams have become such a staple in my life.
Aww.
I was really realizing that week before last when you switch days. I spend some amount of time here with y'all every week, sometimes the whole time.
Wow.
Sometimes just an hour or so, depending on the day and the plan and my kids. But I spend more time with y'all than most of my family or even friends.
Yep, same for us, guys.
It's a true story other than in Ryan and the kiddos.
Yeah.
We don't have any friends except you guys, so.
Good one, y'all.
We have a couple. We have my friend Timbo.
Timbo. Friend Megan.
Tim said, guys, I'm gonna leave because my dinner will be here in 15 minutes.
Ah, enjoy your dinner. Thanks for hanging out with us. Happy National Burrito Day.
Said, so I love you and we'll see you Tuesday.
Love you too. Catch you then. Alright. I wanted this stem to be a little thicker and then I thinned it out a lot, so I think it's looking pretty good though. What do you think? Alright, I think I'm pretty set on this guy. All the way down, over, and then maybe one last little. Nice. So we'll just wire him off. And once he's a little more leather hard, we will create a little bowl area. For this little beaker pipe. We did make we had a commission for pipes from our friends. And we did a video on it. We made 3 different styles of pipes and 3 completely different methods. And this was our favorite. So this is the one that made it on the website. But we did show how to make 3 different styles. If anybody's interested, you can watch that video on the channel. That was a fun video. Let's see. All right, what's next? I think we should make this Gwan next. Gwan is a traditional tea drinking and brewing vessel.
Jack said, who's your favorite soul group? The Spinners?
Nice. I like that one. That's funny.
Like I said, I have way more online friends than IRL friends, and we talk all day sometimes. Discord VCs, chats from other people's lives. Just again, spend tons of time with them too.
Aww.
Got nitro back.
There you go. Alright, we're making our little Gwan. This also started as a commission, and people really like it, so give the people what they want, right? Now this piece is thrown on the thinner side on purpose. It's supposed to be very delicate. We're going to leave some space at the bottom for a foot. And then pull up. Clay up to the top, compress. And I want to get our height. Let's see what we're looking at here. .5 inches wide. The lid is 2, almost 3, so 3.5 inches wide. Is that a height or width? 2.5 inches tall. Alright.
It's 54 and cloudy in Ohio.
In Ohio. Yeah, it's hot here right now. 84 in the studio. That's pretty wild. I'm gonna pull a picture of this so I can throw it correctly. Pull up our website.
Yeah, we're saying 55 and cloudy in Washington.
What? Dang.
I said 85 here, clear, and 10-mile-an-hour breeze, ideal.
There we go.
Celsius units?
No.
84 in the studio, it's 29 Celsius.
Oh yeah, there you go. A little bit wider here. Nice. See. Looks like the bottom area needs to be bellied out more. So I'm gonna come underneath here. Nice, that's looking good. Let's see what I'm looking at here. Yes. Nice. Water out. It's a very thin piece on purpose. Nice and delicate. Alright, see right here. Nice if I have like a little pen. That'll work for a second. Alright. I'm gonna also put a swirl on the bottom of this because everyone likes a swirl.
We got Cadence in here.
Cadence, welcome
I
in.
just said, hey Cadence, you missed all the backflips.
Seriously,
We all did one for you.
every single person. Alright. Nice. It's the bottom of the Gwan. Kind of feel like. Alright. Here we go. Let's get another bat going.
Like I said, just posted some more pictures of one of the big trucks.
Nice.
What, how many pieces you can grab here?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. 29. Come on, number 30.
Wow. You're close to a couple big goes, though.
Not gonna happen.
50 plus pieces.
What? I don't know about that.
Jack Frost said, who's your favorite knight of the round table? Sir Ramit?
Dang, Jack. You're on it today. Alright, making the lid for this piece. It just needs to be like a tiny bowl.
One of the big trucks my was working on just became mine since the owner never came back and paid for repair.
Oh my gosh. That's what happens. Dang, bro. That's a big RC.
He said, Jess, the little guy stinks. He's a stinky fart man.
No.
So I can smell him from here.
Wrong. Stinky fart man. He actually smells amazing, which is crazy. Little guy smells like the best perfume you could ever want. He smells amazing all the time. You're wrong.
I just said, I still don't understand why the bat isn't flying around. I don't know what it is, Nick. Can you throw him across the room?
Oh my gosh.
Captain said, come on, Nick, she's throwing one of everything. That should be triple points.
Triple points. If we're doing power hour, it's gonna happen this second.
Captain said, does little guy smell of pencils?
Of what?
Pencils.
Pencils? No. what he smells like, but he smells like the best.
He smells a stink.
It is. What the heck? Get out of here. Alright, this is the lid, and it gets like a little handle put on him after it's been trimmed. Flip him over, we throw the handle right on top. Tiny lid. That's piece number 30. And then we're gonna make the saucer, piece number 31.
Gail said you're still at it.
Hey, yo, Gail. Definitely. We're almost there, though, I'm telling you. We're at the bottom of the list. So after this, we have cat dish and dog bowl. And then we want to make the soup mug and we want to make the pitcher. So that's pretty crazy. This is the first time we're ever doing this. So the fact that it's actually like pretty on par with the whole timeline of the show is awesome. Oh no, I forgot. We have all the tabletop planters to make. Okay, we gotta do that too. Alright, so what am I looking at here? We need the Gwan saucer, which is 3.6, a little wider than the piece itself. Yep.
Ashley said, yes, she really defended her kitty, and I appreciate that. I'm trying to get a freebie, I swear, I'm not sure which one it is.
Is it Tell Troll?
Tell Troll or Jason Face? He said, well, I'm gone, bye.
Who said that?
Cadence.
Cadence. Bye.
He said, you have been busy.
Indeed. Hopefully you're having an amazing day too.
Linda said, where do you purchase your clay?
Linda, we get all of our clay from Kentucky Mudworks. It's we use the White Bear, that's what they call it. But we do buy it from a distributor here in Florida called High Water Clays. It's in St. Petersburg, Florida.
Donna said, this is so great to watch.
Wow. Let's go, Donna. Alright, tiny saucer.
Patrick said, yes, do you still enjoy making the pottery as much as you did before, now as a job?
I do. 100%. Enjoy it more because I don't have to be exhausted from working a job and then, you know, coming to work a second job or doing it as a hobby just whenever I could. And the fact that we get to do it all the time is amazing. I like making stuff and like, I don't like having idle hands.
I said, I'm exhausted. It is almost the weekend.
It sure is.
Kakin said, me too, Gail. I'm checking out slowly. Another day in the studio tomorrow.
Oh, nice. Alright, are we doing cat dish, dog bowl, or do you want to do tabletop planters next?
I don't know, unless we get a suggestion in the chat.
Guys, what do you want?
Ashley said, dog bowl.
Dog bowl it is? Alright, I'll tell you what. Kinda need a bat, so I'll try to get this off here. Boom. Alright. And in order to do this magical trick, we need 2 clean bats. So let's make that happen.
Kakin said, wait till you get as old as us live.
Oh. I hope it's still love it, then, I mean, only talented. Alright, flip number 1. And flip number 2. And that's my magic trick. That's all I got.
And Cadence will go there soon.
Ah, Cadence. All right. Dog ball. Feels good. Going in here. It's gotta be this one right here, this good one. That's a lot. There's no way. It's true, it's not it. This is it. Alright, we're going 7 inches wide. Try to soften that clay up a bit, but it's pretty firm right now. Cone up all the clay, get it all in the middle.
I'm interested, what's everybody doing on Sunday?
It's Easter. Mm-hmm. And now we're going to church. Go, flatten it out. Nice big old pancake. And 7 inches on our calibers coming up. Boom, boom, boom. That's how big we want our opening to be. We're gonna come straight down. Nice thick piece. Open it up.
Ashley said, oh my God, how did you know? My neighbor is texting me, inviting me to church, and I do not go to church. Literally, right now, I just got a text.
You should go.
And I've been telling her no for 9 years, and she's very persistent.
Easter's a good chance to go.
Jackson, not a joke this time. I used to set up mobile homes about 4 feet down here in Central Florida.
Oh wow.
We would actually hit clay when digging the intervals.
Yeah, man. That's cool. It'd be cool once we like figure out our whole situation if there was clay on our property. I mean, we're pretty inland. I don't know if there's clay. It'd be kind of closer to water, but dig deep enough.
Listen, I'm guessing we must have pre-portioned your clay ahead of your projects. I always wanted to try this, but it's surely an expensive process, question mark?
It is expensive to do the whole thing on your own. If you work in a community studio, if there's somewhere near you where you guys have like a shared space, that's the best way I'd say to like just try it out, start, see how you like it. The biggest thing is the kiln. If you want works that are fired and food safe, you need to fire it in a very large kiln. So, well, I shouldn't say large kiln, but hot kiln. Very hot kiln. Alright, we got 7 inches wide. I'm going to push our walls in. Go. Keep going.
do well around crowds or more religion.
It'll definitely be crowded at Easter. It's always good to see a perspective that, you know, isn't yours. There's something to learn from everybody. I understand.
And the religion's been a part of human life since the beginning of it. And we all have a hole that only God can fill. So I encourage everyone to grow themselves spiritually in whatever way provides them with positive.
Yeah.
Linda said, can I come live with you for a month for lessons?
We are not accepting residencies of any kind right now. No space and no time at the moment. You can follow us here and feel free to ask any questions that you could possibly have. We got you.
She said he forgot to add the LOL because it had an LOL at the end of the message.
Okay. That's funny. There are people out there that open their homes to people to come to stay, to live with them. Alright. There she is. Seven-inch wide dog bowl. I know it looks like pretty big right now, but they do shrink. Need for a big doggy.
Jack said, Thono-Sassa area has clay.
Ah, yeah. Bonasassa. Because that's closer to Tampa-ish area. Is that right?
Not totally sure.
I guess I know Homosassa is like closer to the water. Bonasassa is like Apopka, I think. Well, we'll start digging and see what we can find. Alright. Done deal. Do I go spiral on this one or no? No. No. Nice. Alright. Hold my wire all the way through underneath. Nice. Boom. So it's gonna go right up here. Now let's make the cat dish significantly smaller. This one's straight up gonna be for little guy. Little guy needs a new cat dish so badly. Need to make sure this is the right amount.
We got Don in the vertical.
Yo, what's up, Don? Welcome back.
Ashley said you should make all these pieces in the new glaze color and then have new pictures on the website.
Ashley. What do you think of that one?
It's a pretty good idea.
That's a great idea. Dang.
Joshua said just slithering through, say hi, and have a good stream.
Hey.
Also, do not forget to hydrate.
Yeah, let's go, Joshua. 100%. Everybody grab their water right now. Cheers. Hydration.
Joshua.
Let's get it. We got a couple more pieces to make, and I do not want to end until we finish all the stuff, so I'm ready. Alright, so this is going to be a 5-inch wide cat dish.
Jack Daniels said, let's do a ghost opponent.
Jack Daniels, you're gonna be ghost reference number 9 of the stream, bro. Congratulations. Guys are really, the ether is out here trying to push to the limits of our all-time records. I guess I want to get the calibers. 5 inches wide. And we recently made this for Tillian, and it was freaking so nice. We still have to get that photo up. There's a bunch of photos on our SD card that we have to get uploaded in Photoshop onto the website. Cat dish. I feel like once we have some photos up, people are gonna really love this one.
Walnut in the chat?
Hey, Walnut. How are you, friend? Spiral in the cat dish?
No.
Okay. Can't see, guys. First I was blinded. There we go. That's better.
Well, it's out good. Thanks. How are you, my sister?
Very good, very good. We are making one of every single product today on our website and our catalog. We are freaking so good today. There it is. 5 inches. That's all I needed. There it is. Alright, little kitty cat dish. Wire them off. Done deal. Right here, maybe? Yeah, that'll work. Right there. Alright, tabletop planter time. We have 3 sizes of tabletop planters. 2.5 inch, 4 inch, and 5.5 inch. So we'll go small to large.
Is that it?
Yes. I've got soup mug and pitcher.
Alright, well, we'll see.
I do somehow, let me look at this, because I have one, this must have been the spoon rest. I have like one extra ball of clay here. Must have been the spoon rest. Alright. Make sure this is 1 pound. It's 1/8. This is 1 pound. There we go. Oh, cat planter. That's it. Tricky, tricky. Alright, let's do that one first.
Well, what's it? How are you, Nick? Good, good. Ready for the weekend?
Hey, yo. Definitely ready for the
We
weekend.
still got another day, though, so we can't whimper out into the weekend, so we gotta sprint through the finish line. We got a lot of work to do tomorrow, so we can enjoy our time off on the weekend. Recoup, gather our thoughts and emotions and everything, and start another weekend.
Seriously.
some momentum.
It's the beginning of April. Alright, this guy gets carved out to be a little planter with kitty cat ears. Here's our guy, covered in clay of course. But we're gonna make him extra tall so we can carve out those ears and the whiskers.
Well, it's a double bank holiday weekend here in the UK.
Really? Double holiday.
Listen, you mentioned emotion. Did something happen?
No.
Good and bad. Something's always happening when you're trying to run a business and
True.
as a Nick, I need your help.
What's going on?
Like I said, we're all in this together.
Yes. Alright, I literally made this wrong, so I need to like try to reverse what I just did. We're gonna see if this works. I'm literally just gonna push all this back down. It's working. Alright, I didn't save enough clay off to the side. It like definitely wasn't enough, so let's see if we can make this happen.
He said I can't renew my subscription.
Tiny said that?
Yeah, that's all good. It's canceled anytime. I love you guys forever.
100%.
Here's what the double bank holiday means.
Mm.
Bank holiday is like a day off for many. Not sure what they call it in other countries.
They just call it, yeah, day off, government holiday. What else would they say here? Federal holiday. Alright.
You gonna make it?
Yeah. Yes! Alright. Got that extra clay pushed to the side. I didn't have enough clay.
I said, no, it's not that. I can't LOL this more. How do I do it manually?
Uh-oh. I don't know.
Honestly, not sure.
If Lee's still here, she might know. Pretty savvy.
I'm almost positive if you like lap a month or something, you keep the badge that you acquired if you come back.
Oh, really?
So
If something happens in it. Alright, now we're looking good. Alright, in business. Straighten this out. Where's that one spool I like? I keep losing them. Oh. So right in here. all that clay slurry out and a spiral in the center. That's a done deal. Now we're good to go. Wire them off, and we're gonna make our traditional 2.5 inch tabletop planter right now.
He said I wanted my monthly message. Melissa, do you remember what the first piece of pottery you ever made?
When I was like in a class, they just had us make cylinders for like a week. Cylinders. The first thing I ever kept was a mug. There's a picture of it out there in the ethos somewhere. It's pretty awful. There's literally one piece of pottery in this house from the first class I ever took. And because we're like going through everything, I like saw it and I can't get rid of it. I mean, it's not good in any standards, but I'm not getting rid of it. It's freaking,
What is
that vase that's down there, like pink. Up. We're going 2.5 inches wide by 2.5 inches tall. For a teeny tiny little planter with attached faceplate.
That's some strombolis for dinner.
Ooh.
White makes great stromboli. And Walnut said, let's see if you can still make the cylinder then, Jess.
I make cylinders all the time. This is a cylinder. That was just it. It's like learning the fundamentals. So you make a cylinder first that has nice walls that's straight, and then you can make that into almost anything you want.
Partner's industry never granted him a bank HOL in UK in 20 years. In France it was the same, but as a company exemption. Now it's hard to get a job thanks to AI, which is still make-believe. So can you imagine Jess replaced by a robot?
Well, there are definitely some jobs out there that are going to be replaced. I mean, it's the future. And there are robots that do this job. So it's up to you whether you want to purchase from a person or a robot. There are robots that already do this job. But you gotta use technology to your advantage as much as you can, because it's not going away.
Straight back in the chat.
What's up, Straight?
This is the best ceramic show online.
There you go. Alright, 2.5. A little taller than 2.5, but I don't mind that at all.
Melissa said we don't want to see Jess replaced.
Oh my god. Wow. Takes people like you guys that appreciate handmade, good quality works that are functional and durable and willing to replace or, you know, decide to go with a purchase like that versus something from Walmart or Target that's made, you know, plastic or reusable, or I should say, plastic or disposable. Alright, here's the tiny planter. Now we're going to make the 4-inch by 4-inch planter with attached faceplate. This guy gets one drainage hole. Once dry. Enough. Next, we're going to go with 2 pounds, 6 ounces. Hard clay.
Straight back said, may the Swayze be with you.
Nice. Are we counting that one?
If you want.
That's a good one. I'll give you ghost reference number 10 for the stream. It's pretty good.
I said no power hour.
Dude, we didn't make it this week. It's not happening. What do you say, Nick?
I mean, we didn't get the double bingo.
We got us, you know, it's a special treat, and I think it's cool when we can do it, and if we stick to the rules, it makes it even more special. Otherwise, it's not like a reward or a game, it's just something that exists.
I thought of you yesterday, Jess. I saw some plastic ceramic tools at the Dollar Tree.
Who said that?
Nitro.
Nitro. I mean, Nick came up with had the entire idea around this whole business. I just like making pots. Nick was like, yo, we can do something that's bigger than us, which is amazing. Where our mission statement comes from.
It's weird how no governance talking about what everyone's going to do with the robot takeover. Don't you think?
What robot takeover?
We don't know.
I guess I don't know.
We got to be live back. That you're still working.
Hey yo, we are for a little bit longer. We're going to accomplish this goal, whether I like it or not. Still having fun. Whether you like it or not. Alright, 4 inches. Pretty good. We're right on spot. Now we just need to go 4 inches tall. There we go. Beautiful.
Hold on a second. If I pretend to be a troll, Jess can tell me off.
If there was any troll that I pulled off today, it was Cadence.
I think that's what she was trying to get.
Yeah. I don't know if you're going to count that or not, but that's up to...
It wouldn't make a bingo, unfortunately.
I don't really know.
Aaron said, what have we been making today?
We have made one of every single piece in our catalog today. This is going to be an awesome stream. If anybody wants to rewatch the entire thing, we made one of everything. Never happened before. But right now, we are making the tabletop planters with attached base plates. So this one is our middle size. It's 4 inches by 4 inches. We just made the small one, and we're about to make the large one next. We can take all this extra clay here and press straight down for a little well. Pinch up. And that's our drainage well. A little extra compression, get rid of the slurry that's in there, and then we will create a swirl on the inside base. Take off a little bit. Clean our bat.
Said, do you make any pottery that doesn't involve using a wheel?
Do we have anything on the catalog? I don't think so.
No.
Personally, don't like making stuff that doesn't involve a wheel. We will and we can, and sometimes it's 100% needed. But personally, my favorite part of the whole thing is throwing on the wheel, so why would I do anything different?
Aaron said, wow, full catalog, everything on the store?
Everything on the store was thrown today. Alright, let's see. And I think there's only one piece left, which is our large tabletop planter, and I do not have a bat for it. So let me see what I can do. I think I know where one is. So we have like a million small bats, but when it comes to the larger bats, we only have so many because typically don't need that many.
I said all in deep sea.
All in. Are we calling it? Oh
Maybe
man.
we can do a couple, but it'd be better if we can save the pieces so that when we get an order, we
Yeah.
can just kind of we'll fire it once and have it bisque,
Yeah.
and then when we get an order, we can just glaze it up and fire it and have it set out in like a week.
Yeah.
Because right now it takes about 8 weeks from purchase to delivery.
Right.
And we're trying to stock up, you have to get ahead before, but we're officially on track. We had today to throw some extra stuff.
So that's freaking awesome. I guess my question was more like, are we going with deep sea?
Oh, is that?
But that was also part.
I'm pretty much over the name selection, and I like deep sea. It's simple, it's to the point,
It's to
it's
the
not
point.
too many syllables.
Yeah,
It really does reflect what the glaze looks like.
I like deep sea. All
It's
right.
got a cool vibe. So I think that's what we're going with. And this is the last one.
This is the last one, but we have to make the soup mug, dude. Like, I mean, we can do it next week, but geez. Oh man, the clay is really hard to. I mean, maybe next stream we just start with soup mug and we start with pitcher. I don't want to go past 7, y'all. That's pretty nuts.
Powdered water. So what are the factors that determine the speed needed for the pottery wheel?
How I would say the majority would be like how tall and how thin your pieces is, how centered you are, how off-centered. Ideally, whenever you're centering, you're going faster so that you can make quicker movements. You want any movement that you do to allow the wheel at least one full rotation before doing another movement. So you go faster on the wheel so that you can do more, coning and compressing. And then once you're pulling your walls, you want to be more like accurate and precise, so you go slower all the way around. But
Well, it said short and sweet visit for me today, folks. It's 23:52 here in the United Kingdom.
Oh,
Good
wow.
night, everybody.
wow, Walnut, yeah, thanks for popping in. We'll catch you next week. Tuesday we're popping on early. Alright, I want to start with a wider piece here. And we got to get 5.5 inches on our ruler. There it is. This is how wide we want our walls to be. Alright. A little wider here. You can see like the rotation of the wheel with each marking. Now you want to make small movements every single rotation of the wheel. Alright. Nice. Put a little bit of clay down off to the side. And I'm gonna start opening this up. Right in the middle. Leaving about 1/4 inch on the bottom. Nice compression. Nice. Alright. Oh, good. We're there. Let's grab all this clay. One big pull up to the middle. Some more clay right there. Another big pull. Press. Alright. Some water. And I think one more pull and straightening this out might get us where we're at. Goal is always 3 pulls, but sometimes it takes more. Good goal is 3. We did it. Straighten it out. Flatten the bottom out if there's any of my growing lines, and then also get all this slurry out of there. Let's double check. Boom and boom. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, gotta get down level, make sure nice and straight. Alright, now we can pull up our attached base plate. A little bit of water, nice compression in the well area. And right up underneath, give this a tiny pinch. Bring up our exterior wall, compress that. Get rid of some of that extra clay. And apply a little more pressure, get rid of any slurry that's down in there.
Aaron said, what is this one?
This is our tabletop planter with attached base plate. So it's all one piece, and then when it's dry enough to start trimming and altering it, we can add drainage holes. So we'll put drainage holes right in the bottom of the well area, 3 of them on this size. This way you can use this pot, plant directly inside of it. Use that drainage as just exterior drainage, or you can put water on the side and the plant will drink the water when it's ready.
Jack said, catch you later, young lady. For some reason, I'm craving pizza.
Do it. It's National Burrito Day though. Enjoy your pizza. Catch you next time. Alright, let's wire this off. Right up underneath. Straight through. Boom. Alright, it's official now. We've thrown every single piece in our entire catalog. And it only took all day.
Well, we started at 1.
We did start at 1.
6-hour stream, 30-minute intro, and a 30-minute halftime.
Wow, yeah.
So it took 5 hours.
5 hours. That's not bad at all. It's really not bad at all. There's nowhere for this to go. But I'll tell you what, it'll take another day of trimming everything. some of these pieces will need some pretty extreme alterations, which is cool.
Let's get a count. What's everything we did there? Just read off the list.
Oh yeah? Okay. Alright, we made one 5-inch bowl, one 6-inch bowl, matching whisk holder, a 24-ounce stein, a 16-ounce mug, tall curvy mug. We made an espresso cup and saucer. We made our V60 coffee maker, a dip plate, a citrus juicer, our 11-inch cheese plate, our butter bell, 2 condiment cups, a 5-inch spoon rest, our 6-ounce corked jar, our 4-tiered 2-piece jewelry fountain with hidden cash, a wall sconce, an OG jewelry fountain. We made a tabletop planter in 2.5 inches, 4 inches, and 5.5 inches. We made our hanging planter and base plates in 5 inches and 7 inches. We made our small 2.5-inch cat planter, our 6-inch wide bonsai pot, a cat dish, a dog bowl, a Gwan, and an Uzi Beaker pipe. That'll do it.
So what's the total number?
Dang, of all the pieces? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh, we threw a mini jar. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. Make sure there's nothing hiding. 37 pieces.
Alright, well we didn't need 40, but 37 is not too bad.
That's not too bad. I'll tell you what, we're about to add some new products very, very soon.
I'll click it off the thing. New all-time record, most
Variety
of pieces thrown on a stream.
That's-
37 different styles.
That's definitely a record, dude.
And here's what your bingo looks like. We didn't hit double bingo, so
No power hour today.
power hour today.
We'll try again
but
next week.
As always, next week.
That's right.
Powdered Water did ask, are your coffee mugs / cups and other items dishwasher and microwave compatible?
100%. Everything that we make is food safe, dishwasher, and microwave safe across the board. Even if it doesn't look like it's just a home product, it's all good. All of our glazes are dishwasher, microwave, food safe. Alright guys, I think I'm done. My phone died too, so I can't even see your chat or nothing. Which is actually a problem.
Well, that'll do it for us, everybody. Hope everyone had a great week. Hope you all enjoyed the stream. It was a lot of fun. We do got a lot more work to do.
We do.
We got some cleaning to do. And we got to get ourselves some food. I suggest y'all do the same. Take care of yourselves out there.
That's right.
Much love to every single one of you. Big shout out to Tammy and Leah for the super chats.
Yes.
And big shout out to Ashley for the live order
Thank
adding
you.
to the collection.
That's insane. We're very excited. Ooh, espresso cup. Oh my gosh. God bless everybody. I hope you have an amazing Easter. And you guys take some time. Just celebrate your life. And
Pour
thank
a
God
little
for
water
it.
in my cup here.
I don't have nothing but cheers to you.
Alright, hope everyone has a great weekend. We will be back Tuesday. Like I said, will be a different type of thing. We got like a socializing, networking event thing on Tuesday in the evening. So we will start a couple hours earlier so that we can still get like a decent stream on Tuesday.
Yeah.
So if you want to catch that, make sure you ring the bell, have the notifications turned on so you can catch the beginning of the stream on Tuesday. We do have a short planned out for tomorrow.
Yes. I hope you guys like it.
Yesterday we actually no, we haven't even dropped it off yet, but we packed up that big order, over 40 planters.
Oh yes, that'll
like
go out
20
tomorrow.
hanging planters and a bunch of other stuff. So
Ashley, your planter is gonna go out tomorrow too. FYI.
so look out for that email with the tracking information for Ashley's planter. And thank you for the order today, and thank you guys for hanging out with us today.
Another great
One
day.
more day till the weekend, so let's, like I always say, let's sprint through the finish line. And let's end Friday with a bang so we can enjoy our weekend. And that's pretty much all I got to say. Take care of those people around you. Do something nice for somebody. Create some magic. Because You guys are the magic makers, keeping the dream alive for us, keeping the lights on in the studio, helping us get through our day
100%.
of working and everything.
You guys make it so much fun.
Wouldn't want to do it without you guys. You guys are the backbone of the Swan. All right.
The Swan fam.
Swan fam. Swan fam tea dropping this weekend too.
This weekend.
I know I've said it like a couple of times in a row. I think Swan
It's-
fam tea will be dropping this weekend.
We're making it happen.
If I show up on Tuesday and there's no Swan fam t-shirt drop, y'all can point your finger at me and blame me. But that's going to do it for us, guys. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. Enjoy the rest of your Thursday. Have a great, productive, happy, healthy, safe Friday.
Yes.
And then we can go into our weekend and enjoy it. So,
We love you guys.
until next
Oh my
time, much
gosh.
love to you guys. We will see you on Tuesday.
Bye, y'all.
All right, good night, everybody. And you guys were watching the wrong stream the whole time.
Oh my gosh.
We had 2
guys.
streams on YouTube, and this one is not as good as the other one.
You guys
It's
missed
totally
out.
free to watch. You just found us through flicking through the vertical shorts, but we had a better stream going on. So next time on Tuesday, make sure you join on the other stream.
Be there, guys.
And we'll see you on Tuesday. Shout out to Aaron, shout out to Poppy, all the people watching the vertical. Enjoy your evening.